In my previous car build video, I talked about wanting to maybe build a little side platform for my fridge, and I've done that now. This is the end result. And I made it so that my fridge will sit on top, and this is my Coleman stove, and it's completely removable, so I'll show you how I set that up in a minute. This shows what this new little platform is made of, and everything that I've used in this build is just scrap wood. And while you may be thinking, wow, that just looks so simple and basic, that's kind of my point, is that I'm a completely untalented carpenter, and it doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to be functional. So let me zoom in a little bit on what I did here. So I've got this kind of 1 by 3 or 4 maybe, and then this little bit here is just to make it level. And then I just screwed these boards on. For the length that I wanted. And then on the existing platform, which is this is the toe end of my platform, I put this rail, and this was a, I don't know, 1 by 2 or something maybe, and I screwed it in to the right length, and that is what supports the other side of the platform. And then I just drilled these holes. Of course, when I'm trying to film this, everybody's going by and there's busy and there's roof construction nearby, so excuse all the noise. So I just have these little holes here. So now when I want to install it, I just come in like this, try to line up the holes as best I can. I've got these 4 screws. Drop them into place. That's it. Fairly sturdy, and I find that having this platform here also makes it so the bigger bed platform doesn't slide sideways on me. I found that's what was happening without this little platform. Another consideration I had in the case of my vehicle was that there's a little bit of a lip here, and this curves around. So I made this purposely back a bit from the edge of the door so that it's easier to slide my stove into here. Just like that. This is what everything looks like without the mattress and the bedding on it. And I want to just reiterate how simple this was, because I am completely untalented when it comes to building things. And I don't have any fancy sliding drawers or any fancy structures. And I purposely didn't want anything too fancy or bulky, because if there's a rear end collision or something, I don't want my bed and platform joining me in the front seat. So that was a consideration. And if by chance you have a RAV4 of this body style, mine's a 2024, what I found was I used to have a piece of wood going underneath here, but there's this bump, and I found that the platform would try to slide off a bit, and plus it was scraping it a bit. I'm a bit picky about my car. So I cut that out, and then I just moved this supporting piece here over, so it's basically just like a U shape, and that way it doesn't hit this, and it clears it as well, so it's a bit more stable, I think. In a previous car build for my previous vehicle, I had used this little platform here to support the head of my bed, but I don't need to do that in this RAV because it's much longer. So I found that just by hooking this onto my headrest, sorry for all the noise, I found that it makes a really, really good table for when I'm in bed. So I think I will definitely keep this, and it just slides in underneath the pieces of the seat there.